style Speedo. You would definitely have seen me, and guess what? I was too afraid to do it today. I sat in the Mr. Turtle pool in the back of the real venue. Anyway, I usually come to this theater and this restaurant in my territory when there's no one in here. I'm really shocked that there's not only a working sound system, but lights and a full crowd. Are you guys having a good time? Because you sound like you're having a good time. Folks, I just want to let you know, this is completely spontaneous. I'm not even supposed to be here. I came to just mark some territory, but I happen to have an opposable thumb. Because for many years, I earned and saved a lot of money doing cosmetic testing, and they gave me the opposable thumb, and I studied a couple languages, and I'm pretty fluent right now. And I went to dog school for many years. I got my dog license. I never learned how to sit or roll over. And to be completely frank with you, I totally expected to have a private appointment with my vet and get neutered backstage, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen until Monday, I guess. I just wanted to hire singing boys, you know? Anyway, folks, listen, I just wanted to kind of just announce some of the specials. The kitchen is now offering a special souffle. They're using some kibbles and gravy train mix. We're going to put a little bit of amaretto sauce and a little bit of parsley and scallions. So if anybody wants in on that, it's all you can eat for the next 20 minutes. So if anyone wants to put that order in, your server will help you get that drink. And also, all drinks from here on out are going to be served in shallow bowls. And you guys will know what it's like to be a dog who can't get served at a bar. Speaking of that, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you know, it's a pleasure to be here tonight because, let's face it, most animals aren't allowed into any places. You might have noticed the big sign when you walk in here. Right outside where it says 23 Patriot Place, it actually says no dogs allowed. Has anyone ever noticed that, or just the dogs noticed that? Well, I was in the back parking lot. I was in a station wagon. The windows were totally rolled up. The people who owned me left me in there. So I basically went up to the trunk, decided to make this my debut in showbiz. I'm not a stand-up comedian. I'm just a talking dog, ladies and gentlemen. How do you like me so far? Now listen. Since my material is pretty much, non-existent, I like to kind of rely a little bit on some physical humor. Things that I can do that most people can't. For instance, ladies and gentlemen, at the count of 3, I will completely spin my head completely upside down. Okay, first we go. Are you ready? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much. All right, so now listen, a couple things before we have a great program tonight. We've got a lot of great live music. We're going to be seeing a film in a few minutes, but don't rush me because, ladies and gentlemen, I have a couple important questions. Does anyone in the establishment have a plastic bag and a glove? Anything like this? I can explain this later. Anybody at all? Okay, how about a leash? I'm going to make you feel like a racehorse. I got to be honest with you. Okay, nobody, does anyone here? I got it. You guys are all cat people, am I right? You're all dander-covered cat people, right? I want to tell you something about a cat, folks. If you fall asleep long enough in your house, the cat will eat you. The cat will begin to eat you. You just try it. Take a nap, keep one eye open, watch your cat. They get closer, they lick their chops, they'll eat you. And by the way, any variation of cat language, whether it be meow or all they're saying is, could you feed me some more, please? I want to take a nap. So I just want to make sure, I know you guys are all cat lovers, but anyway. Anybody here like dogs? Yeah. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you something. It's an ancient stand-up comedy device to kind of get the crowd to rally one side or the other. But I'll be honest with you, I love cats. I have absolutely no problem with cats, and they're fluent, and they say very interesting poetry. So I was just doing that to rouse the crowd. That's what happens when a dog has no material. I wouldn't tell anybody here who wants to be critical before any hecklers start saying, get off the stage, you bum. I want to tell you something. Remember, I think the brain is size of a cat short, basically. I'm a talking dog. Remember that, all right? It's a miracle I can keep a sentence going on stage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, later on there's going to be some music. And I want people to promise me that when the music starts, it's not just going to be this. And it's not just going to be rocking your head, or like, yeah. It's going to be more like this. All right? We go crazy tonight. It's fantastic. I also got to tell you, I'm stalling for these guys because the lime jello flooding machine is having a bit of a problem backstage. They're going to flood the entire audience with lime green jello in the middle of the second set. So you guys are going to have a great time. It's going to be a twister wrestling match with everybody in the crowd. Let's just make sure your tables are clean and you've tipped your waiter before that happens. Now, ladies and gentlemen, wanted to kind of tell you also that if you guys enjoyed the Rock and Dog event, remember there's going to be a Rock and Dog Chippendale display tomorrow. Some of the best dogs are going to take their fur costumes off and really show you their moves. Okay, it's going to be amazing. Any dogs in the audience? Any dogs wearing a prosthetic human head posing as a person in the audience? If you're out there, talk to me in our language. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a bunch of people who can disguise as dogs. And for some of you ladies, I hate to shock you tonight, but your husband, intimate partner, friend, uncle, whoever it may be, is actually just a dog in a man costume. Did you suspect? Be honest. Did you suspect? The attention span, right? The sensitivity of smell, or lack of, and the ability to eat anything beyond the 5-second pickup. These are all symptoms that you have a dog man. So anyway, folks, I'm up with you guys for the next 4 hours, so let's get this thing started. Or we can cut to the really important stuff. You guys want to get this show on the road? Fantastic. It's a nice way of saying we're bored with the dog. So, ladies and gentlemen, wait a second. It's not too cute. Hold on a second. My rug is coming. I stapled this thing. It always comes off in the pool. Before I announce the film, I want to look perfect. You guys look good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. In a few moments, right now, I'm going to announce the screening of a film, a short video, ladies and gentlemen, because we're here to celebrate. Are you guys ready to celebrate Down syndrome? Are you ready to jump up for some Down syndrome? Jump! For Down syndrome, jump! For Down syndrome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to now show a short video. Let's roll it. It's Celebrate Down syndrome. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.